Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel! I'm so happy to have you here with me today for another reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at what blessings are headed your way. What miracle or beautiful surprise the universe is preparing for you. For today's reading, we have 3 piles for you to choose from. Pile 1 with breakthrough, Pile 2 with intuition, Pile 3 with adventure. Take a moment, breathe deeply, and let your intuition guide you toward the pile that feels right for you. I can't wait to dive in and see what messages are waiting for you. I'll see you at your reading. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. If you chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading on the next blessing or miracle that's making its way into your life. So, you selected this card right here which says Breakthrough, and alongside that, I also pulled another card for you from this deck which is Fresh Approach. Right away, I'm seeing that your next blessing or miracle is going to come through the form of a fresh approach that leads directly to a breakthrough. It feels like the universe is nudging you to step outside of an old cycle, an old mindset, or even a repetitive pattern that may have been holding you back. Some of you might have felt stuck, like you've been trying the same thing over and over without seeing results, or maybe not even knowing what your next move should be. The energy here is so encouraging because your miracle comes in the form of clarity, new perspective, and the courage to try something different. This could be an inspired idea, a shift in the way you see a situation, or simply choosing to take a new approach to an old problem. And that shift, that fresh way of thinking or acting, is what opens the door to your breakthrough moment. I'm picking up strong energy of fresh beginnings, innovative solutions, and those aha realizations that suddenly make everything click into place. If you've been carrying frustration or feeling like nothing is moving forward, this blessing brings the sense of progress and movement you've been longing for. It could be trying out a new strategy, looking at things from a different perspective, or even receiving divine inspiration that helps you unlock the solution you've been waiting for. So, for you, Pile 1, the big blessing ahead is all about newness, new ideas, new energy, new ways of seeing and doing things, and through that, you finally step into your breakthrough. All right, my loves, let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards to get a deeper sense of what this blessing is all about. So first up, we have the 10 of Cups, which is such a gorgeous card to receive in a reading like this. It really speaks about joy, harmony, and emotional fulfillment. Alongside that, we also have the 4 of Swords, the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles, and wow, you guys also pulled the 10 of Pentacles. You literally have both the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in your spread, which is just incredible energy to see. I can already feel such a strong confirmation here that you're heading into a breakthrough moment. The Fool suggests a brand new beginning, a fresh perspective, and a leap of faith into something different. While the Knight of Pentacles shows that this shift is grounded, it's something you've been patiently working toward or steadily building in your life. And with the combination of the Cups and Pentacles, this blessing isn't just about emotional happiness, but also long-term stability, security, and abundance. Sorry, let me just quickly adjust the camera here. Okay, there we go. Now, let's dive in because there are so many messages coming through with your pile, and I want to unpack them one by one for you. So I'm really picking up that your pile has a lot to do with your career or something strongly tied to your work and goals. For many of you, it feels like you've been stuck in the same space for quite a while, like progress has either been really slow or almost non-existent. Maybe you've been circling around the same problem over and over, trying to make it work the way it used to, but it just hasn't been clicking. What I see here is you finally deciding to take a fresh approach, choosing to shift your perspective, change the way you've been doing things, and open yourself up to new strategies. For some of you, this could even mean signing up for a course, learning something new, or seeking mentorship that offers you a fresh lens on the situation. It's almost like you're embracing that beginner's mindset, and that small shift is what unlocks the breakthrough you've been waiting for. We have such powerful cards here, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, which tells me that this new way of doing things will not only bring success, but also long-term stability, fulfillment, and recognition. It really feels like the solution you've been searching for. The 4 of Swords is also showing up here, and I get the sense that part of the reason you've been feeling so stuck is because you've been staying in your comfort zone. You've been relying on methods or techniques that worked for you in the past, but right now, the energy is calling for something different. The message here is clear. Step out of that comfort zone. Try the thing that feels a little risky, a little unknown, because with the Fool card, you're being encouraged to take that leap of faith, and it's so aligned with your next blessing, because your miracle isn't just falling into your lap, it's being unlocked by the action you choose to take. For some of you, this could even look like rebranding your business, starting a new project, or investing in something that feels like a big step forward. I'm seeing this energy of experimentation and play, like you're trying something new, maybe even something bold, and instead of it backfiring, it actually works out beautifully. Your next blessing is all about momentum returning, doors opening, and your career or business moving forward in ways you may have thought were impossible just a short while ago. And it's all sparked by you choosing to do things differently. This fresh approach leads straight into your success, the harmony of the Ten of Cups and the stability of the Ten of Pentacles. Truly such beautiful energy. All right, let's take a look at your other cards. We have here travel. Wow, that really stands out, especially with the Fool and fresh approach showing up. And we also have friendship. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that these energies are strongly connected to the blessings that are coming your way. The first message I'm picking up for you is that travel itself could play a really big role in helping you step into this fresh approach. Exploring new places, experiencing different cultures, or simply stepping outside of your usual environment may spark new ideas and inspiration. This is especially true if you've been seeking ways to grow or to expand your career, your studies, or even your personal life. For some of you, this travel might involve more intentional opportunities, like attending a class, taking a workshop, or maybe joining a course in a different place. Those experiences could help you branch out your ideas and meet new people who share the same interests, or even work in the same field as you. These connections may end up being very valuable, and that ties directly into the friendship card, reminding you that support, collaboration, and meaningful relationships will play a huge part in your journey forward. I'm also hearing for some of you, this expansion isn't just about short-term travel, but about going international in some way. You may be branching your business out to a global level, opening up to international clients, or even receiving opportunities from abroad. For some, it could even look like relocating or traveling for a bigger purpose that ultimately aligns with your long-term goals. Overall, there's this strong theme of new experiences and fresh energy around you. With the Fool, travel, and fresh approach all here together, it really feels like you're being guided to take bold steps in a new direction, trying out new things, stepping into unfamiliar territory, and being open to what the world wants to show you. This shift in energy, along with the connections you'll build along the way, is what's aligning you with that ultimate fulfillment, the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles energy. That's the dream life, the sense of stability, joy, and abundance you've been wanting to manifest. So, it really feels like these experiences are stepping stones that are guiding you straight toward that vision of success and happiness you've been dreaming about. All right, so for your next card, we have intention, and I don't know why it took me a second to read that one. Alongside that, we also have mental repetition. This is really interesting because it ties back so strongly to the message that's been coming through for you guys. I'm seeing here that some of you might feel like you've been going in circles, kind of repeating the same actions or patterns over and over again. And it's not that you've been making mistakes. It's more that your energy has been looping, almost like you're stuck on replay. What Spirit is showing me is that what you need right now is a fresh approach. If you've been feeling blocked or stuck on a particular issue, the best advice for you is to shift your perspective. Sometimes that means stepping back and giving yourself a little breathing room. Travel, if possible, even if it's just a short trip somewhere nearby within your own city or country. And if travel isn't accessible right now, even reconnecting with friends, having a new conversation, or putting yourself in a slightly different environment could be all it takes to spark that aha moment. Inspiration often comes in the most unexpected ways. I really feel like your blessing, your miracle that's on its way, is exactly that. This breakthrough moment where something clicks and you suddenly see a new path forward. It's going to feel like a light bulb turning on. And this fresh idea or fresh energy is directly connected to your career path and long-term success. Now, earlier I think I mentioned the Knight of Pentacles, but what actually came out here is the King of Pentacles, which is even better. This energy speaks of financial stability, mastery, and really thriving in your career or business. And paired with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, wow, that's major. This shows not only emotional fulfillment and harmony, but also lasting abundance and prosperity. It's the kind of success that brings both happiness and security, not just for you, but for the people you love. For your final two cards, we have Passed Over Loved Ones, which speaks of comfort, forgiveness and support, and the Sun, which represents illumination, growth, and divine power. This combination is so powerful. It tells me that you are not alone, even if you sometimes feel lost or unsupported. You are surrounded by so much love from your ancestors, spirit guides, and angelic energy. And the Sun here is really affirming that you're stepping into a phase of clarity, growth, and empowerment. Honestly, what you're working toward feels bigger than just you. I keep hearing the word legacy. This isn't just about building success for the present. It's about creating something lasting, something that can be passed down to future generations. That's how huge this breakthrough energy is. The advice Spirit is giving you is simple but powerful. Shift your mindset, try something new, and embrace a beginner's outlook. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are often where the best inspiration hides. With mental repetition showing up, it feels like there's been a bit of a mental block. But the way through is to refresh your energy, invite in new experiences, and allow yourself to be inspired again. So, beautiful reading for you guys. I absolutely loved your energy here. It's bright, determined, and so ready for growth. I truly hope this resonated with you. If it did, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. If you were drawn to this pile, then this is going to be your reading on your next blessing and miracle that's coming your way. So, you guys chose this card right here, which says Intuition, and I also pulled another card for you from this deck. Let's take a look at what it is. Okay, we have here Be Spontaneous. Wow, that's such an interesting energy to come through alongside intuition. Right away, I'm picking up that a big part of your next blessing has to do with you learning to trust yourself on a deeper level. This is about being in tune with your inner voice and not second-guessing those little nudges your soul gives you. I feel like your guides are saying that it's time for you to lean more into spontaneity. That means not overthinking everything or waiting for the perfect moment to act. Sometimes the biggest blessings show up when you just go with the flow, when you follow that spark of curiosity or that sudden urge that feels so right in the moment, even if it doesn't fully make sense at the time. So if you catch yourself thinking, I really want to try this, or I feel like I should go there, but then you immediately start talking yourself out of it because it's different or unexpected, Spirit is saying, just do it. Trust that intuition, let yourself be spontaneous, and you'll be surprised how much magic unfolds for you. Your next miracle feels like it's hidden in those unplanned, intuitive choices, the ones that open doors you didn't even realize were waiting for you. All right? So let's take a look at what this blessing, this miracle, is that's coming your way. First off, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and lastly, the Eight of Wands. Okay, I see very clearly what's going on here with you. For a lot of you, there's been this constant worry, especially surrounding money and security. I feel like many of you have been holding onto your resources very tightly, almost afraid to spend or let go in any way, which is completely understandable. We all go through different circumstances. But it feels like this energy of fear or overprotectiveness has become so strong that it's almost blocking you from fully living your life. It's like this cloud hanging over you, making it hard to just relax or enjoy the moment. Now, the blessing that I see coming your way has so much to do with freedom, especially financial or emotional freedom. I'm getting the sense that you'll soon reach a place where you don't feel like you constantly have to guard everything so closely. There's this lightness coming in, this energy that will help you breathe again and just feel more safe and open. Right now, the energy around you feels like you've been hyper-focused on something, almost obsessively at times, to the point where it's been mentally draining. For many of you, yes, this does have to do with finances, but for others, this is about something you've been trying to manifest. It could be a certain opportunity, a specific outcome, or even a particular person. I'm strongly picking up that some of you are manifesting a connection with someone special. Like there's this one person you've had your heart set on, and you've been clinging to that hope or vision very tightly. Here's the beautiful part. The blessing that's about to unfold is going to feel like a return to a more childlike, playful state. With the Six of Cups, I see you having fun again, laughing, enjoying someone's company in a very lighthearted, almost innocent way. For those of you manifesting a person, I see that coming through as time spent together, sharing joyful, simple moments, and for others, if this is more about career or personal goals, the energy still points to this sense of renewal and excitement. The Eight of Wands is powerful here. It represents swift movement, opportunities flying in, manifestations arriving faster than you expect. It's like the universe is finally clearing the blockages and saying, okay, you've held on long enough, now let's get things moving. I also see a lot of you opening up socially, choosing to expand your circle, being more spontaneous, and saying yes to new experiences. This shift into lightness, fun, and openness is exactly what allows your manifestation, whether it's love, money, or a breakthrough, to flow in. So, to sum it up, what's been weighing heavily on your mind is about to transform into joy, connection, and opportunity. You're stepping out of that energy of fear and stepping into a much more playful, abundant, and spontaneous chapter. Let's take a look at your other cards and see more about this blessing that's making its way toward you. Wow. First, we have good luck, which is such a beautiful energy to receive, and alongside it, we also have talent. Absolutely gorgeous, you guys. So what I'm seeing here is that your upcoming blessing has a lot to do with divine timing, being in the right place at the right time. It's almost like the universe is setting up these little synchronicities and nudges for you to follow. That's why I feel like one of the most important messages for you right now is to truly trust your intuition. If you ever get that sudden inner pull, like, I don't know why, but I really feel like going there, then be spontaneous and follow it. Even if it doesn't make logical sense, because you never really know what could unfold from that small decision. For example, you might suddenly feel like taking a walk in the park, even though that's not something you normally do. But then while you're there, you could meet someone very significant who shifts your path, or maybe you stumble across an idea, a moment of inspiration that ends up having a huge impact on your future. That's the kind of energy I'm seeing here. Blessings that arrive through little detours, through moments that feel random but are actually divinely aligned. Now, I also see that some of you may be holding yourselves back a bit. You might resist those intuitive nudges, or you could be overly protective, trying to stay in control, focusing too much on just one direction. Spirit is really asking you to loosen that grip and open yourself up to possibilities. Because this blessing that's coming, it's not only going to shift something externally, it's also going to give you the chance to really express and showcase your talents. It's like the universe is putting a spotlight on you, helping you to shine in a way that feels authentic and natural. And with the Eight of Wands energy that I'm also picking up here, there's a strong sense of opportunities arriving quickly, almost like doors suddenly flying open for you. For many of you, this could even be career-related. Unexpected offers, lucky breaks, or opportunities that feel like they've just dropped out of the sky. They might not make sense at first glance, but they're real, and they're meant for you. So the big message here is, stay open, stay spontaneous, and let yourself flow with where your intuition leads. That's how you're going to walk right into this blessing that's waiting for you. For your next card, we have barriers, which honestly makes so much sense, especially paired with the Four of Pentacles energy that showed up earlier. Alongside that, you also received Guardian, and interestingly, the number 44 is attached to this card. That number might hold special significance for some of you. And then we also see the number 13, which connects to the Death card in Tarot. Now, don't be alarmed by that. The Death card isn't about endings in a scary way, but rather about rebirth, transformation, and fresh beginnings. So what I'm seeing here is that many of you are currently feeling a sense of resistance. It's almost like you've been pushing and pushing towards something, but instead of flowing naturally, it feels like you're hitting a wall. For some of you, this might be connected to holding on too tightly, being overly protective, overly focused, or even obsessing a little over a particular outcome. And while your dedication is powerful, it's also creating barriers between you and what you're trying to manifest. Now, here's the thing. what you're asking for. Whether it's connected to a specific person, your career, or something related to your talents is possible, Spirit is saying loud and clear that it is within reach. But because there's this intense grip, this fear of letting go, it's almost like you're slowing down the natural process. Your advice here is to lean into spontaneity and trust your intuition more deeply. Release some of that resistance and allow things to unfold in a more natural, effortless way. The universe is already guiding you. That's why the Guardian card appeared. You are being protected and supported, even when you don't see it. And once you loosen your grip, once you allow more flow and trust into the process, you'll find that what you've been reaching for will suddenly feel so much closer, almost within arm's length. And for your last two cards here, we have Full Moon, Completion and Culmination. I hope I'm saying that right. And we also have Obsidian, Grounding, Shielding, and Void. So right away, this tells me that there's a major cycle in your life that is finally wrapping up. I'm hearing things are coming full circle. You're releasing, you're letting go, and with that, you're stepping into an entirely different vibration. I feel like a lot of you are finally releasing that resistance you've been holding on to. The heaviness of feeling like you don't have enough, of feeling stuck or limited. You're letting that mindset fall away, and instead you're stepping into a lighter, freer energy. This is an energy of following your intuition, allowing yourself to be more spontaneous, and even reconnecting with your inner child, doing things that make you feel alive, playful, and joyful again. Interestingly, if you were also drawn to pile number 1, I'd really suggest checking that out too, because there's a similar thread running through both messages. For many of you, Spirit wants you to know that you are already guarded and divinely protected. You are shielded, safe, and supported, so there's no need to stay in that constant state of worry or tension. I'm not picking up on any reason for you to be so on edge. The truth is, a lot of the obstacles you're experiencing are self-created by holding on too tightly. The advice Spirit has for you is simple but powerful. Let the miracle come to you. Don't feel like you need to micromanage it or hold it in your mind every second of the day, worrying that if you release it, it won't manifest. That's not the case at all. The more you can let go, play, and simply enjoy yourself, the easier it will be for blessings to flow in. Through playfulness, through staying in that high vibrational, lighthearted energy, you're aligning yourself perfectly with your manifestations. And I see a lot of good luck and opportunities headed your way. Especially opportunities where you'll be able to showcase your natural talents, step into the spotlight, and be noticed for the gifts you bring to the world. So that's what I see for your reading. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to like and leave a comment. It means so much to me, and I truly hope to see you in my next reading. Bye, my loves. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be your reading on your next blessing and the next miracle that's making its way into your life. So, the card you chose here is Adventure, and I also pulled one more card from this deck for you, which is Be True to Your Heart. Wow, such a stunning and powerful message already. I hope you can see the beauty in this card, because the energy it carries is truly radiant. Right away, I'm picking up on the energy of sudden abundance flowing toward you. For many of you, this looks like money or unexpected financial support. It's giving me the vibe of inheritance or a gift, something that comes to you not necessarily through all the hard work you've been putting in, but rather as a blessing, a miracle from the universe. It feels like a divine reward, something falling into your lap at just the right time. But this abundance doesn't only have to be material. For some of you, it's showing up as a golden opportunity, something that opens a brand new path. With the Adventure card here, this feels like a chance to step into something you've always dreamed of pursuing. I'm hearing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, something that aligns beautifully with your true heart's desires. I'm also noticing little details on the card, like the ships. It gives me this sense of journeys, expansion, and new horizons. For a lot of you, this blessing is going to carry you into uncharted territory, somewhere exciting and full of growth. And interestingly, I'm also drawn to what looks like a music player on the card. Some of you may be stepping into opportunities related to music, creativity, or artistic expression, something that allows you to finally explore and share your gifts with the world. This feels big. A major miracle, a blessing that doesn't just shift your outer world but also reawakens your sense of joy, passion, and purpose. It's the universe saying it's time for your adventure to begin. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards and dive deeper into what this blessing and miracle is that's heading your way. So first, we have the Moon, followed by the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and finally, the Four of Wands. Wow, this is such beautiful energy. Right away, I can tell that this blessing is going to feel life-changing for many of you. I'm even hearing that for some of you, this will be a turning point, almost like stepping into a completely new chapter of your life. Let's start at the beginning. With the Moon, I feel this represents where you've been energetically, maybe even your recent past. A lot of you may have been going through a phase of confusion, uncertainty, or just not knowing what your future holds. The Moon often brings that mysterious, unclear energy, almost like walking a path in the dark without being able to see too far ahead. I feel some of you might still be carrying a little bit of that energy, wondering, where am I going? What's next for me? Now here's the beautiful part. Out of that uncertainty, I see a major opportunity opening up for you. The Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups together are such a powerful sign of collaboration, teamwork, and partnership. This could be someone offering you a chance to work together, signing a contract, or starting a partnership that becomes very prosperous for you. It's almost like the universe is aligning you with the right people at the right time. People who see your value, your skills, and want to build something with you. With the Eight of Cups showing up here, I see that this opportunity might involve you leaving something behind, whether that's your current job, an old lifestyle, or even your current home. The Eight of Cups always carries the energy of moving on, of walking away from something that no longer fulfills you in search of something greater. Paired with the Four of Wands, which represents home, celebration, and stability, I'm strongly sensing that relocation could be part of this blessing. Some of you may be moving to a new place where you'll finally feel like you belong, where you can build a stable and joyful life for yourself. And yes, there might be moments of hesitation with this, because the Moon and the Eight of Cups together show that mystery of the unknown. You might wonder, if I leave where I am now, where will I go? What if I don't find what I'm looking for? But the message here is that by walking away from what no longer resonates, you're making space for a new home, a new environment, and even a new community where your talents will truly be recognized. I see you stepping into a place of opportunity, where doors open for you, where your work, your gifts, and your presence are noticed and appreciated. This partnership or contract feels like a gateway into abundance, growth, and long-term success. And for many of you, that includes physically moving to a location that aligns so much better with who you are and where you're meant to thrive. So to sum it up, this blessing is about clarity after confusion, partnerships that bring prosperity, and the possibility of relocation that leads you to your true sense of home. It's a very exciting shift, and it feels like the universe is preparing to place you exactly where you need to be. For your next card, wow, we have prosperity. And let me pull out the other one before I dive in. We have reconciliation. Your message here is very clear, my loves. First off, I just want to point out how strikingly similar these two cards look, almost like they were meant to come out together. And interestingly enough, before even pulling them, I kept hearing the words prosperity and opportunity over and over again. Now here it is, showing up literally. Prosperity, abundance, blessings, and even money raining down on you. A lot of you are about to be placed in the spotlight, without a doubt. There's recognition on the horizon for your gifts and talents, and I feel this is something you've been preparing for, whether consciously or not. With reconciliation showing up alongside, it further confirms that there's some sort of partnership or collaboration aligning for you. For some of you, this could be a person you've previously crossed paths with but weren't ready to join forces with at the time. But for the majority, I'm feeling this is fresh energy. A brand new connection that opens the door to an exciting new chapter. It feels like someone, or perhaps even a group of people, is stepping in to help you shine brighter. This isn't just about temporary success. It's about building something sustainable, something that truly allows you to prosper. I'm getting a strong spotlight energy here, like that of a performer, an actress, a singer, or anyone whose natural talents are meant to be seen by a wider audience. There are people who will want to invest in you, to support your gifts, and to amplify your visibility. And alongside this recognition, I'm also sensing a big shift in your personal life, possibly even a physical move. Many of you may be leaving behind your current home, stepping away from what feels familiar and relocating somewhere new that better supports your growth and prosperity. It's like the universe is aligning not only the right people, but also the right place for you to thrive. Next for you, we have reawaken. Wow. And alongside that, we also have towards movement. You guys, this is so powerful. The first thing I want to say is that you are definitely moving forward. There is a very clear energy of transition here, a massive shift that is about to take place in your life. As I mentioned earlier, the blessing and miracle that's coming toward you isn't something small. It's going to be life-changing, something that will completely alter your path in the most beautiful way. With Reawaken, I feel that many of you have been in a period where you felt drained, uninspired, or even stuck in a place where you weren't living up to your fullest potential. Some of you may have even been questioning, what am I doing here? Am I really meant for more? It's almost like you were asleep, your gifts and talents hidden in the shadows, unrecognized. But now there's this powerful reawakening happening, a spark of passion returning, new opportunities flowing in, and fresh energy that excites you again. And with Towards Movement, Spirit is showing me very clearly that this isn't just an inner shift. You are physically and energetically moving forward, stepping into a new chapter that will bring progress, clarity, and momentum. You're not standing still anymore, you're flying. For many of you, this could even mean a literal move, relocation, or traveling to a place that aligns with your soul's purpose. The butterflies here are also a strong sign of transformation. This isn't just change, it's metamorphosis. You are emerging from a cocoon where your light was dimmed, and now you're spreading your wings to show the world who you really are. This reawakening will bring in connections and opportunities, possibly through a partnership or collaboration, that will help you shine. This person or situation will support you, uplift you, and create the space for your talents to finally be recognized. So yes, what's unfolding for you is a true rebirth, a miracle that will guide you into a brighter, more successful, and more fulfilling chapter of your life. Let's take a look at your last 3 cards now. Wow. We have Stairs with direction and timing. We also have Dress Rehearsal, which speaks about alternative courses and choices. And finally, we have Green, which represents compassion, love, and cultivation. Okay, right away, what I'm picking up here is that everything is unfolding at the exact moment it's meant to. This is divine timing, your moment. I keep hearing, this is your moment to shine. There's a lot of golden energy around your pile. And gold always symbolizes prosperity, recognition, and a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm seeing a very vivid image. A person walking down a staircase, dressed beautifully, stepping into a room full of powerful, influential people. These are people who hold status, who carry weight in their industries, and they're turning their heads toward you. It feels like you're stepping into the spotlight in a way that others can't ignore. With the Dress Rehearsal card, this could literally point to fittings, preparations, or even finding the perfect outfit for an important event where you'll want to dress to impress. Symbolically, it also suggests that life has been preparing you for this moment, and now it's finally here. You're ready to step into your role. The energy here is so strong. I see you being in spaces where your presence, your talent, or your ideas are not only seen but deeply valued. This is a turning point, an opportunity that can truly change the trajectory of your life. For some of you, I see new partnerships forming that will help you relocate, expand, or step into bigger arenas than you ever imagined. For others, this feels like the long-awaited chance to awaken a passion, a talent, or a dream that may have been sleeping inside you for years. Now it's being revived, reawakened, and brought to life. This truly feels like a golden doorway opening for you, a once-in-a-lifetime alignment where timing, opportunity, and your own inner readiness are all clicking into place. I absolutely love this energy for you. It's radiant, it's empowering, and it's filled with potential. I hope this message resonated with you, my loves. If it did, please don't forget to leave a like and a comment. It helps so much. Sending you all my love. And I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye for now.